Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Wanted to give you guys a little quick message before all the good stuff happens, hopefully for you guys for this weekend. For me, first things first, the Cardinals are still playing. It's October, and I love it. Go Cardinals. To my friends that are going to the game, hope you guys have a spectacular time and the Cardinals win for us so that we're all happy. Um, Last week, I just gave you guys a quick update about how my recovery was going and that I appreciated all your thoughts and prayers. I still do. Recovery's going better. Going back to work this upcoming Wednesday, so that is something great that's happening for me. But this week's message, guys, I wanted to talk with you about something that's maybe kind of a little uncomfortable for people, and that is scars. Obviously, there's two types of scars, right? There's visible scars that everybody can see, and there's emotional scars that we let very few people that are in our inner circle maybe see. Um, when I was preparing for this message, I actually looked at myself, and I have 7 visible scars that I could show anybody. And then there's a story behind every one of those scars. Whether it's I fell down and ended up breaking my hip and having to have it replaced, or whether it's going back to when I was 13 and we thought that there were ways to fix the way that I walk and the way that I'm able to use my hand. That didn't work, but hey, you know what? No harm, no foul. We tried, and it just didn't work out. I'm not upset at all by that. But the purpose to kind of telling you about my scars is that I think everybody has scars, and most people are probably not very proud of them. And so, I guess my thought process behind this whole message, guys, is that there are scars that people will talk about, and there are scars that people will not talk about. And the ones that people will talk about, if you're a person that somebody will talk to about one of their emotional scars, um, please listen to them and try to help them any way that you can, because it's something that this person thought so much of you to open up that wound, and hopefully you can help them heal that, whether it's just by listening, whether it's by offering advice, just being there for that person. I think that is one of the best gifts that I have been given, and I'll grant you I am not the best listener in the world. I tend to want to give you the solution as I see it before I listen to the whole problem. That's something that I still continue to struggle with to this day, but I am working on. I would encourage you guys to work on that as well. But emotional scars, guys, everybody has them, and there's something that everyone needs to work through. And so if somebody thinks enough of you as a person to open up that emotional scar and explain to you why they act a certain way or they feel a certain way, I just hope that you guys listen, that you guys are kind to them, that you don't put it in your memory bank as something to use against them later because we're arguing and I have to win a fight, right? There's a time and a place to talk about things like that. And again, I just think it's so great that there are people that think that much of me. There are people that think that much of my wife to open up to us and say, hey, this is what I've got going on. What do you think? Or I'm trying to move forward in this relationship that I have and I'm coming across this roadblock. What do you think I should do? That is that's a power that I am so blessed to have received by God. And I hope if there's those of you out there that have some of that, I hope that you use that. I hope that you do help people the best that you can. I just think that it's so important, especially now, that we all band together as brothers and sisters in Christ and we help someone as much as we possibly can. Whether it be helping somebody physically, whether it be helping somebody mentally, just showing someone that you're there for them and that you're gonna be, whether it's 2 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock at night, hey, do you need a meal, whatever it is. I just hope that somehow you find a way to help someone, especially if they bring up emotional things that have really bothered them in the past, and they say, hey, what do you think? What's your thought process behind it? To me, there's not much of a, I guess there's not a better way, in my opinion, to show God's love for somebody than to help them through something when they sought you out and said, hey, this is something that's really been bothering me, or I need help with this. Do you have any advice? Do you have any ideas? Um, I know that I am truly grateful for everyone who has given me that opportunity. I'm also grateful for those people that I've reached out to that have given me their advice to help kind of steer me back on the right track. And so I hope that when you think about people's physical scars or emotional scars, that you understand that everybody has them, and it is a absolute God-given gift if someone reaches out to you and says, hey, this is part of my past, this is part of my scarring that I want you to help me heal. And I hope that you do that to the best of your ability. And finally, just like I started off by saying last week, I hope that you find a way to show somebody love today, whether it's something you can do for them directly or indirectly. Just find a way to show somebody love and show them that you care. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.